Chat, let's get in the game. We've got one more hour of gameplay going. There's a Twitch Rivals poll. Which team is going to win the finals? I think I got my vote on Symphony there, and so do most of you. My goodness, he's winning at 84%.
Well, just think about it. They're up, what was it, like 26, somewhere in that ballpark?
25 points, yeah.
Okay, so they're up 25 points. Even if you came out and you dropped a 100 bomb here, if you're like a team like Tommy, you still just need like a 76 or something if you're your Symphony squad. Like, and that's been like their norm over the course of those first 2.5 hours. So there is upset potential. I'm not trying to like get rid of that narrative at all, but like it just you can't get away from the fact that the first place squad is in an even better position than what we saw yesterday.
Yo, the thing about an upset is the more you establish how difficult it is, the more incredible it is when it actually happens.
That's true.
So
That's true.
I'm excited to see them try.
That's true.
Tommy's on a tear just to start this one off, and again, pleased to see them creep into that top 4. There's a couple of moments there throughout the day where I thought, like, I don't know, man, they're not going to be able to do it. And
there's another team above us.
Tom and the Turtles.
Yeah, I think they were. It was them. And I think, because I think when we hopped the Metaphors team, like they were in second place already with their like final game, but it was Aiden and Tommy that I was looking at as them being on the bubble. And then that final game before like the 15 minutes, they get such a big improvement. They hop into the top 4. They're able to clutch up.
I'm coming.
Almond's camera view looks like it's something like Cyberpunk or I don't know what's going on there, but I love it.
Got him. Good job.
You guys have enough for loadout?
Yeah, I was like, he's not wearing his makeup today, so he's deciding not to turn that face cam on.
Well, he's had that every time I think we've watched him, so I think that's just his cam. I mean, I'm pretty sure every time I've tuned into him, that's been it. But I dig it. I should start. Do you think being bald, like, should my gimmick be like I just wear a different wig every time I stream?
I like that.
I like a good one. I mean, I don't know anyone else that does that, so that's pretty cool.
You have a great picture of you with that blonde wig for a while. Is that GIF as well?
I was gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Beautiful. Those were good days, man. Good times. Before you even existed to me, Clint.
Yeah.
I didn't exist in your world. Like, that's a long time ago, man.
Team pushing from.
Hey, you were well, who was it that was commentating over in Australia? Was it Maniac, and who was the other guy?
Me and Maniac, Mikester.
Mike's yeah, and then you came in like a hurricane and changed my life for the better.
No, yeah, it's 2 teams. It's 2 teams.
Came in like a wrecking ball, mate.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did, Miles. So remind me how this works. Is it the final game has to start before the timer goes out? Or the final points have to be submitted before the time goes out? Submitted?
Deep is weak as well.
I believe they have a full hour here. I don't, but I will get confirmation because things have changed a little bit.
Yeah, I just forget how that works. They can play out the game they're in, or if it cuts off. But regardless of that, I mean, you've really got what?
I don't see him.
Two full games you're gonna play out, and that's about it. You might get a couple more in if you have some quick restarts, but you don't have much time at all here to put up some big results, and he's just waiting for his dead silence to run out so he can actually put that stopping power on his gun, I believe.
Yeah, it's interesting. You can't even pick up a secondary dead silence while that first one's still running. I mean, it makes sense. It makes enough sense to me, but it's a shame because you want to keep that.
It's annoying sometimes. It's like I just want my deadie to run out right now.
Yeah, please just finish. Like end it. There must be a button you can press it again and maybe cancel it. But
I think I'm doing something wrong, by the way, because I always put my stopping power on the Bruin, but I guess the Bruin kills so fast that everyone just puts it on the MP5. So maybe I should start putting it on the MP5 because I'm pretty sure every person we've seen tosses on the MP5.
By far, yeah. I always my rationale when it comes to stopping power rounds is I think of like, okay, go for the highest rate of fire weapon. I want to maximize the output of those bullets. So I'm like, I think the MP5 has a higher rate of fire than the Bruin, so that seems to be the logic. But even then, it's disgusting. Like you put on any gun and it's just disgusting.
Or it's like I need something that can maybe kill as fast as the Origin. It still might not do that with stopping power.
Yeah. Just for a confirmation for everybody, at 15 minutes left on this timer, teams will no longer be allowed to re-queue. You'll have to play out only the game that you're currently in. Okay. And the 0 on the timer is pencils down. Got to stop playing.
Guy Blaze still in the chat. Guy Blaze, we love you. Miss you. Hope you're well.
Wait, well they said in the chat. Oh, okay. So it is the same way then. All right, so that you're done at the 0 mark. All right. At first I thought when you said that they couldn't queue, but they could finish the game. All right.
I think so.
I get confused by rules sometimes, man. There's a lot of different ones.
Yeah, you know, it's okay. That's why we're all here. Just double confirmation.
Yeah, I'm not very intelligent either, so I really need assistance.
We're good.
a different team.
Oh,
Well, Tommy
Tommy's-
was on an 11, I think, already, so he's having a heck of a start with 85 left.
That was a great sprint as well. Like just from outside there all the way over towards the nipple silos. A lovely play. And now SKS I love the SKS. I think it's a great weapon. I thought it'd be better than the FAL just initially, but then like the FAL got a lot of love and we managed to find that breaking class.
I've never used it and never get killed by it because no one runs it. But the other day we were on that mountain I was talking about, that like cursed mountain area, and this guy like 2-tapped 3 of us with it. I was like, what does he have? He had an SKS. He just smoked us all.
It's mean, man. It's mean. Tommy can't actually get back to his gear because the player who killed him looks like he's on top of that position just by the car where he died. Here we go. Noob's going to try and clear the way. Get your guns back. Tommy's managed to net himself a trophy system as well.
Nice. Do they have my
Yeah,
guns? They do,
Noob's
right?
clutched up, so Noob's basically gives him the freedom here now to get his stuff back.
They have to. My guns are disappearing.
And so it looks like somebody stole his guns.
Yeah, that's yours, I'm pretty sure.
So what did he get? What did he get ripped by? Oh, I bet you it was that. Why do I always forget the name of it? The blue Bruin, like the hollow one that you can pick up, because he got obliterated.
Over there.
Yeah.
I have a trophy for this Jeep.
Oh look, he's still got his stopping power rounds.
Carry on.
That's a wonderful welcome to this latest patch in Season 5. Like the fact that stopping power rounds stay on a gun even if you drop them. So I remember there's countless times that you put stopping power rounds on a gun you just picked up, and then you go like get a unit loadout and you'd lose like an entire 150 round mag of stopping power bullets. Like that would just break me. That would break me. But now
That's a good point. I even think of that. They did change that. Yeah, that was really, really annoying. I'd always get mad when it was like right before loadout and I put it on. And I'm like, I'm an idiot. I should have waited. So now you don't have that problem. I didn't even realize that. That actually is a fantastic fix because that just made no sense. Like that somehow it disappeared while it was on the floor.
yeah, it's super nice addition.
Quick, both of them.
Okay. They're in the garage.
Tommy's gonna go for the quick bounty. There's plenty of players around them as well. Still, like this is a poppin' lobby. 76 still, and they don't seem. It doesn't seem too. I don't know. Dog lobby,
That was them.
dad lobby, granddad lobby. Like this doesn't seem too slow, but the Tommy's just absolutely frying his way through these players. See if he can find any more as he now goes to play that island role again.
Yeah, well, he's going to need to hunt another side of the map because the fact that they already were on like 20 or so kills early means that good thing he has a Bruin. That guy just got obliterated because he was already basically cracked when he took that gunfight. But they had so many kills early from that area around hangars and super that it's time to go find the next hunt because they've like cleared this part out. So once he finishes this, I assume he'll continue to move on. But now right over to our leaders. 286 points. Chopper getting smoked. One's already down. The Bruin boys are out.
Yep, this is it. This is how you bring down a chopper. There you go.
And I'm curious what he's running today because throughout most of this Bruin meta, Symphony and Huskers have continued to run Gras, and we saw a couple clips where he had Gras out. So I don't know if it's based on Circle, just what he's feeling at that particular moment, but
I'm looking above.
it looks like he's been using a little bit of both today.
That's a long shot. I thought they nerfed the damage at range. He still hit him twice. Like, that's still incredibly accurate and dangerous at range.
Well, no, it's not the accuracy. It's just like the amount of damage it does. Like it falls off at long range. Like whereas before that might have cracked the guy, now it won't.
I can't help you, Husk. I can't help you, Husk.
Okay.
Which I can't tell exactly the difference. If it's like one more bullet at long range, 2 more bullets, I don't know. I'm not one of those YouTubers that like tested it as diagrams and like graphs and everything to show exactly what happened.
But God bless Exclusive Ace for doing those things, you know.
Yeah, no, not. Thank you.
Thank
Or
you.
like
Thank you for doing
Drifter
that
or
hard
somebody
work.
like.
Yep,
Yeah, like
Drifter's great.
It's like you probably could build robots somewhere, but instead, thank you for the YouTube content.
We have like, yeah.
Thank you for telling me how many bullets an MP5 takes to kill at 250 meters, dude.
Or maybe
There were people
east.
across from us,
God
right?
damn it, dude.
Nice.
Yeah, this is
do we have money?
kind
What about
of
UAV?
probably a similar situation to what like Tommy's team was in right now. Like you've kind of cleared out a lot of the whatever you want to call them local hotspots based on your drop.
Like 3 teams.
It's where do you take the next fight? Well, the UAV just lit up galore over on their markers.
Oh my word.
Yeah. Let's just
They're
work
fighting,
building
they're
to building.
Yeah. I'll get out of the shack here.
All right.
Oh,
He is one happy Huskers. The school's a difficult room to fight. See how he goes. MP5 in hand. Let's rumble.
There are.
Oh shit! I thought.
I think that's I think it's 7 or wait. How many
Could be
dots
12.
are
Could be
there?
12.
It's
It could be
3. It's
12
3 or
dots.
4 teams. I think there's 3 or 4 teams. So this might be. They could have another one of those lobbies. It does not usually light because we're in the mid game now, where you'll see a lot more ghost players. The fact that many are pinging. Well, there's a proximity mine to the shins. Are either of you good enough to insta react and go prone? I've never been able. I've never.
No, I've never.
Like, I do. I'll play with Doug,
didn't-
and Doug does it all the time. Like sees it goes prone, takes no damage. Every time that thing just hits me in the face.
On green mark, green mark.
I didn't even know you could make that really work in this game. Wait,
Yeah. No, if you crouch, you take less damage. If you go prone, you basically, I think you take 0.
that's
Like as soon as it pops, I just usually look at it and get upset, and then my plates are gone.
Never mind.
stay in the ADS, dude.
Would be nice
Takes a
here.
little while to get there.
Check. He's still there. He doesn't miss, man. Jesus Christ.
Do you guys laser?
Jesus. Holy moly.
I don't
Ruined.
know if I down him actually. But there's
Let me
one
go,
on
let me
shack
go.
weak, Coke. There's
Daddy
one on shack
pop.
weak.
Yeah.
On your right. That guy's the beam.
This is like the blood's in the water now. Huskers is on the hunt.
Drop. Big.
Go.
Husk, how are you?
Screw.
Set it.
Oh!
And that.
You guys no idea what hit him.
He makes some trouble though. Sim's gone down. Is he going to get the revive?
Well, he might not able to do it, but they got most of the kills.
Yeah.
Dude, there are a few things more frustrating than. So you saw there, if you're not familiar, you have to finish the down guy to reset your dead silence, right? Like not just the knock, you have to finish the down. Dude, it drives me insane when I'm rolling with it inside like super off drop, and somebody finishes it down. I'm like, no! Let me finish it and keep my daddy going.
One, dead.
Hey, wait, there's still.
It's so funny too with this title. Like I know we used to.
We can push this
Dude, we
guy.
complained so much last year about like people that were really thirsty that would finish you when you're down. You know when like it's one of those spots where they should fight, but instead they go for the thirst and they die. It's just so frustrating.
Yeah, okay, there's vehicles.
This game is just like trained you to just have to thirst, man. Just everything about it with like self revives, like you just have to.
Oh no.
I don't want some left. On me.
Give the turn. Good help.
There was a demon somewhere for a moment. Did they kill the demon?
Then they got him.
Besides the demon, yeah, it was in the wall somewhere. One of those wall demons.
My heli died.
Oh, the worst.
Over there, yeah.
Other side. Fight him. He's laying down right
Nice tags, man.
here.
Supply choppers.
Hit him again. No shield.
The single most annoying thing on this game.
Yep, the loudest as well.
Oh well, no. Thankfully they nerfed that. They're still loud, but dude, before
loud.
But when they first came out, like Joe and I were playing a game when they first dropped, and like we literally couldn't call out to each other. We couldn't hear anything. We couldn't hear each other's comms over Discord. It was terrible, and they don't go anywhere either. They just stay there. No one was shooting at them. They just float around forever. It sounded like you were in a hurricane. Remember the streaks like early in the title, like when the game first came out, before like the audio got tweaked? They were the loudest things ever. It's like they really wanted it to feel like an actual real life jet was flying past your face. I don't need that realism. I don't.
Yep.
Let's go to the right here. 5, 1 shot. Down.
Fuck you, man.
Still down low.
Oh,
He's down.
He's down. Like.
Yeah, he's already down.
Dude, so many people over here.
I don't get that as much as, you know, a lot of the bigger streamers, but I'll still get my fair share of at least a couple times a day where someone just has some choice words for me. And
Team, the lobby is not.
honestly, I kind of love it. Death comms are probably the best part about any BR.
I'm gonna get out on the tower.
To see it. It feels like such a liability, but man, is it so much fun to hear the raw, unfiltered emotions of the people you just finished off.
Yeah, that's why it's so tough. Like there were points last year with Blackout and this year where we thought about muting it as streamers because people sometimes say stuff that, you know, you don't want anyone to hear, but it sucks because 95% of the time it's just so good. It's just like you said, unfiltered rage or something comical to say or someone shouting out the stream. It's like you gotta leave it on, but yeah, it's always a little bit, you're a little anxious when you hear the voice start.
Let's go.
It's like, are you about to get me banned or not? I'm trusting you to get the content here. I find another vehicle. Man, it has just been from one person to the next person. They have absolutely been on a tear.
Yeah, this has been a nice little flow they've been in. There's 50 left. Aiden's on 15.
We're about to get one.
Not exactly sure where the other guys are at, but
Young, you buy
this
one, right? I'm gonna pop and buy
it has potential to be one of those massive ones.
One's right here.
Down low.
Let's see what's left in the UAV. Oh, they've got one person right next to him.
He's sitting in the shack.
Yep, he came out.
Hello.
Dead.
Ruben.
See if he has a trophy.
No questions asked.
Are you back with us, Miles?
I am totally back with you.
I missed you so much.
I was only a few moments, but I felt it.
Do you ever dream about me?
I have once had a weird dream about work once where we were all hanging out and it was like COVID times and I was a bit anxious because, you know, 6 feet and all that. But it was weird. It was a weird dream. I can't remember where we were. We were in a library or something. It was not. You could tell it was a dream because we would never be in a library. Loud people.
I'm just glad that you dreamed. I'm just glad that you dreamed about me.
I dream of Maven.
I was about to tell a library story, but I realized it was totally not appropriate for broadcast. So I'll tell you later.
Nope.
Imagine a COD lane in a library where they enforced the like silent rules.
All right, let's keep fucking.
Oh, it would make the library the library be so stinky though. Have you ever walked in, you ever walked into the like open bracket area of a major Call of Duty LAN? Oh my God. Yeah, no, they need to have like people like deodorant vendors that are there just walking around like passing out free deodorant.
Yeah, there's a lot of like
Like security, when they pat you down at the door, they also just they like have deodorant on their hands.
Yeah, just spray.
Smart. It's very smart.
Okay, you guys go for bounty. I'm gonna
And
go
Mr.
for
2020 himself still rolling. I think Mutex has got like a green backdrop and like a. It looks like he's got a rack for weights behind him.
There's like skis.
Nice shots, man.
Oh no, it is for weights. You're absolutely right.
Pop.
Someone knocked. There's another one over here.
Here comes the chopper. It's so loud. However,
No, I'm dead, guys.
Oh,
he caught it!
Wow. Right now.
Oh,
Not gonna matter.
They're on top of the TV station.
Down him up. Oh, no, he's one shot. Let's just run away and get the.
that crotch cam is unsettling, right?
This guy's a stream sniper. This guy's a fucking loser.
Oh well, I didn't really think about it like that. I thought of it as a controller cam, and now that you've said it, I can't unsee it.
As soon as the hands went away, I was like, "That's what that is."
Oh, did not need that. Thanks, Miles.
Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome.
I'm gonna need Mutex to start playing with his controller like up in the air.
Come towards here. He's right here. The guy's on top of this.
Bombs are clear, man. Though he's gonna go straight back for his gear. We'll find out how that happens a bit later on. Metaphor's team though in 3rd place. How's this game going? 11 kills, 66 left. Oh, this is a sweet start.
Is that your nade?
No.
Bottom tech. He's framing me. Down him.
Another origin.
Why, hello there.
I'm right on him.
Coming. Nice, good shot.
Yo, what the fuck, dude?
So I'm not sure where the other two are playing from. They might be actually just close over by electronic. But he's trying to, I think, just scout. Yep, the rotation in from storage. He's able to spot at least one. Now, can he get to a strong position to hold this? Because it's a whole lot of field and some shacks. Wait, what did he just mark? Did he just pick up a most wanted? Okay, so it might just be one guy out here. Yeah. But I actually think killing him is smart here because it's still early in the game. And you need the money. Like, they're kind of broke. And you actually get a lot more money than you think from a most wanted. I actually didn't realize that for the longest time.
Yeah, it's very much worth grabbing for the rewards and going for the kill. Absolutely.
Yeah, they got
Did you take my ground?
1,400 person, which is like that's a good amount of cash. That's
It's worth
like
it.
almost a UAV or revive, and I don't think it's always worth it. But when you're really low on cash, I mean, suddenly they're looking a little bit healthier.
What is it? I think it depends on how much that person is getting for it. So like the value of the the value of the most wanted affects how much you get for it. But still, let's see if we can clean this one up. Stay finessing.
Does it apply to or does it apply to your bonus? I actually don't know how that
I
works.
think it might apply to your bonus. Man, that guy put a trophy down and everything. He was like, "I'm safe at the back of this truck."
Because I swear I've killed a most wanted and got like a lot more money than that. But yeah, maybe it's like if you're chaining them together, you've done like 5 bounties in a row, and suddenly you're getting like 3 grand a pop board or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. But that's something to experiment on. So. Ow, tag. Ow. Armor plate's gone. Cluster strike's there. But finessing does what he does best.
He didn't fully plate though. It might not matter, but I don't know if he realizes it. I've done that so many times where you think it goes off before you mantle. Okay, there you go. I have done that. I'm like, I got joked. And my stream's like, you didn't fully plate. I'm like, oh, Clint, you idiot.
I wish I just noticed that every time.
Ooh, a Duffy.
Quick revive. Nice, dudes. All right, Tommy, what do you got, mate?
There's a whole team top train.
This is quite the run from Tommy Truant. There's a lot of kills here. Good cleanup. Just
24.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you knew he was on a heater when there were 100 left. He had like 11 already. I mean, he's having himself a game, but not in the best spot. As I think he might have just got sniped when he was trying to maneuver inside, or something hit him.
On that ping.
Dude, how weird is it this game? Like, you know, it's like a new breed of BR, obviously with the economy and how it works, the money, but it's just so odd. Like to think to like any other BR, or let's just think to Blackout. Like, what would make your eyes light up on the ground? Like a gold paladin, right? Like a decked out paladin. Nothing makes your eyes light up in this game other than like a duffel bag of cash or an orange chest that might have a duffel bag of cash. Like you're literally just hoping for money. Like it's so odd, but it's awesome.
No, he flanked me.
No, Tommy.
There's the flank on the flank. The flank on the flank.
Yes, he's inside. He's decent. He has stuns.
Okay.
Plot twist. He's decent.
I think I saw like a 24, a 24, and a 15 or something like that.
15 or 16, yeah. And that is
If
hideous.
you get any of that money, you can buy me back.
But they're at that point where, with 5 teams left, they definitely need the points for the victory because they're trying to come back. How much are they off the lead? They're 35 back, so they need either to rely on a massive game or rely on Symphony, Huskers, and Cloak to maybe throw up some duds for this hour.
I mean, unlikely, but possible.
Yeah.
Possible to have the dub.
Well, it's unlikely, but it's not as unlikely when it's just an hour, man. Like you only have a couple of games, and you only have 7 bullets.
Fine. Just play like you are. Hide.
Are 7 bullets enough?
One shot. That got him.
Nice, I gotta grab that.
There's a guy, I think, in the plane.
Meet him at the
Grabs.
Yep.
Doesn't manage to get the gas mask, but still.
Oh
Oh no! Ugh, good team.
Meet him at
Great
the
teamwork.
They might be there though. They might be there.
Pretty sure they were out in the field.
No, they're on the train, the red train. Behind
Okay.
the
Can you buy me quick? I'm dropping cash. Oh, my drop's broken. Here we go.
This is good comms from this team. Like this is a difficult situation to get Tommy back and quickly move from that gas.
Bruin on this if you want to.
I don't.
Well, the good thing for him is like loadout safe, right? Like they're in the area loadout is, so Tommy can get guns quickly, grab a fully loaded class or something if he needs to.
We can buy some.
And it's a 3v2v1 right now, so catch that player on his own and then overwhelm the last 2 players.
Sniping still.
Ooh.
Still sniping. I'm baiting him.
The movement.
Yeah, great dodge of the sniper there. That looks like the solo player for now, but I'm basing it off nothing apart from the fact we've only seen one guy.
You know, that was one of the things that stood out to me a little bit yesterday when we were casting. I'm so used to just seeing slide cancel. Like we'd hop on with some teams and like the movement just wasn't what I'm used to seeing.
Yeah, not
like,
the same. Yeah, totally not the same.
Like I think we were watching like the Russian team. I think that's when it stood out. Like I'm so used to just slide cancel over and over again. Like.
Yeah.
Well, you're watching the difference between the players who picked up Warzone as KBM players coming up from Battle Royales versus the Call of Duty players, you think?
Yeah, part of it,
well.
but most of the top mouse and keyboard players over here, like the EO Watch, like Huskers or Symphony, like they're just slide canceling all over the place as well. And that is a huge one. That is a 71, right? 96?
71.
So a 96. So that maybe that doesn't put them in a position to overtake Symphony, but that gives them a really good shot at the second place right now. The question is, how have these guys' games been going? Because if they post anything good, like anything 80 plus,
Yeah, go ahead. I need that.
it's going to be real hard to beat. Because what was it? They were 25 ahead of second. Yeah. So if they get 80 plus in, someone needs like a 105,
Yeah,
which is it's possible. We've seen darn close to it, but also would set a record for this weekend.
Dropping my money cloak. And then let's like work west.
Wait, okay, come.
Wait, cloak.
Even going back to your point, Clint, about slide canceling, the difference in players, I mean, at the
Yeah.
early
See, look.
stages-
It's just
Yeah, but dude,
Slide
Huskers
cancel,
at the start of this game, Huskers and a lot of the PC players were not doing that. When we were like singing the praise of the Atlanta FaZe guys, like wishing Simple
Legends are,
BZ
like,
and Priest to
Southwest
fly around this map, slide canceling like
Yeah, they're
maniacs.
fighting
We didn't see
Southwest,
players like
Southwest.
Husker do that. Like the PC players were not as clued into those like broken movement mechanics that are in the game already.
One guy down.
That the console
Yeah.
players, spend their bread and butter finding that sort of thing and exploiting it. So it was just so interesting to see the community evolve. Like PC players start to adopt those techniques, and like it levels up their game straight away. So it was cool to see that slowly but surely happen. Like the first Warzone weekend, no one on PC was doing anything like it. That was the biggest takeaway.
Well, I think Krim said it best too when he said like,
Okay.
I think aiming feels a lot more natural for Call of Duty. It feels more natural on like a mouse and keyboard, like just aiming in general. But like movement can almost feel better on a controller, especially for like the slide cans. I know I was talking to some mouse and keyboard players. It's kind of annoying to do versus
Oh, yeah,
versus
you
a
gotta-
controller.
Yeah, it must be really annoying. And also, I mean, you think of the precision you get from a stick when it comes to movement versus the WASD. It's very, very different.
Yep.
Yeah, just go.
A lot more respect for good PC players with sweet movement, man. It's a hard enough thing to do.
But yeah, not only, you know, if you're in the chat not familiar with it, not only does it basically resets your double sprint. So you can just, you're just faster. You continue to do that. You can outrun the storm in situations where you couldn't do in a regular sprint. Also, if there's a sniper looking at you, it's a lot harder to hit someone that's slide canceling around versus just running in a straight line.
Yep.
So they just put up a 75-point game in total, which means their lead is 100. You have to score 101 points to take them over from, and that was just for Aiden.
Yep.
Yeah, and that, I mean, it's not exactly what I said, but like they put up an 80, but it's darn close. Like that might be enough to just put it out of reach. I think all they needed because of how big their lead was like a solid game, and that's a solid one. That's probably the lowest one they had today, at least of the ones they put in. But
Just be careful. Those kids might just hold it.
Who might get it?
it is a solid one.
I don't care. Just get me
Oh, the hardest choice. NBR. Who am I buying?
So I have rules around this. Like, it's always the guy on top. Unless it's like I'm playing with someone good, and I just always buy back the good player.
Yeah, I'm literally always last bought back with the people I play with, and it's very sad and hard to do.
I remember when, it's just kind of tangentially related. I remember when Warzone announced that it was threes and like the playlists came out and people started to play it. I remember seeing a tweet from Fliz being like, I'm finding out that I am the fourth in my squad for multiple friend groups right now.
Funny story, I'm the one that prompted that tweet because he hit me up. He texted me to play. I was like, bro, we have our core blackout crew, because it was like the same group of us that play together all the time. He just was like, I see how it is. 2 minutes later, the tweet went out and I was like, oh man, love you, Fliz.
It's hilarious. He texts, this is cool moves to keep himself going. 23 and 2 deaths, according to his little watch. Oh, you can make the crawl, dude. Just keep crawling, keep crawling. You're fine, you're fine. Keep going, keep going. Come on, Aiden, scoosh. Scoosh them cheeks.
I only have one plate.
Oh, they're burning now. The asphalt's all up in the cheeks.
No, don't.
It's a hot day out in Verdansk as well. Not a cloud in the sky.
They crawl so fast too. Like,
have you ever tried
pretty
that?
impressive.
You ever tried like lying on the floor and crawling like that? It's hard, man.
Yeah, same here.
I bet.
Just pure cheeks. One arm's like holding your wound. It's hard, man.
That's what they should add. Like, I think self-revive in its current form is really silly. The fact that you can, well, self-revive in general, I just hate, but the fact that you can have people tap it so you can keep the same self-revive throughout the game. Like, you can basically get it full and just get touched for a second. I wish there were like different things you could buy that were like less insane like that. Like, imagine if you could, I don't know, buy something that you bled out slower, or buy something that you could crawl faster while downed, or I don't know.
Like a perk.
I'm just thinking out loud. Not a perk, like buy it at the buy station. Like, it's something you purchase like a self-revive, but like something that's not completely as overpowered as self-revive.
I always felt like the way this game was built, or even the way that like Treyarch build their games, I always thought like the BR mode looked like zombies. Oh,
how big was it? That's 26. What do the rest have? Wait, well, hold up. Aiden had 10,000 damage. I'm pretty sure Aiden has 10,000 damage.
Wait, Mutex is freaking out.
He says 72, but it says 72 points or 72 kills.
Oh, 72